Hola lovelies, welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel, and this reading is going to be for Scorpio for the first week of October from the 1st through the 4th. I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's see what kind of messages we can get for you. All right, Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio for the first week of October. The first card out is the Angel of Balance. Some of you could be feeling anxious, fearful, worried, stressed out. There could be an imbalance going on emotionally and mentally for you, and we need to be working on balancing that, asking our guides and our angels to step into our energy to help us balance out our emotions and our thoughts. We have this Deceit card. So maybe there are others who are trying to deceive you in some way, or you may be deceiving yourself in some area. We have the Adjacent Possibilities card. So your path may not be going in the exact direction that you have been thinking it should go in. But Spirit is letting you know that things will come about on your path that will lead you to where you need to go. That we should trust Spirit, and that Spirit knows where we're going, and they know what we need. So even if something isn't occurring in the way that you thought it would be occurring, be open to receiving new pathways towards your goals. We have the Magician in the Mirror. And this is a time of manifestation for you. You need to be reflecting and working on holding a vision for the future of what you would like to be, obtain or step into. We have the Goddess of the Moon, and this is a message of encouragement to encourage you to step into the unknown, to trust the nudges of Spirit that lead you to the unknown path. Quite often, we fear the unknown path because we can't see what this path holds. We can't see what will occur. But Spirit is asking you to trust them, and to trust them into leading you into an adjacent possibility, into the unknown. You may be blindfolded and you may not be able to see where you're going, but Spirit knows where you're going. And Spirit knows your true desires. So we need to trust them and trust the nudges and the whispering to go into an unknown path that will lead you to your abundance. Quite often we fear for no reason, because typically if we are trusting Spirit and we're following Spirit into the unknown will reveal a blessing of abundance that we would have never achieved or received if we hadn't trusted Spirit to lead us there. So work on balancing your emotions, balancing your thoughts, shifting away from any feelings and thoughts of deceit. Any people who are deceiving you, move away from those things. They're not needed, and they're not going to be doing you any good holding on to those feelings and thoughts. So we need to be reflecting and manifesting, holding a vision of what we would like our future to be, and trusting spirit to lead us into the unknown, to help us walk into our future. All right. Anything else for Scorpio? We have Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Exactly. Spirit wants to lead you into the unknown. We need to set aside our fears and trust them. I'm telling you, it's going to lead somewhere great. It really is. It's going to lead to your abundance. So please trust Spirit. We have Mouse Spirit. Tend to the small things. Take an account and reflect over behaviors, thoughts, actions, yours and others in your life. Take account of your environment. We need to be working through these things, shifting into a balance, into a positivity, so that we can travel on our path and follow Spirit more confidently. We have Hummingbird Spirit. Be here now. So no focusing on the past and no focusing too far into the future. We need to be present. We need to be within the here and now, so that we can hear the guidance of our intuition, so we can hear Spirit's guidance. We have Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. So when we take time out and step back from how we've been living and take an account, reflect on these things, work on balance, we can see that overall there's a bigger picture here. And we really need to be trusting Spirit to lead us into this bigger picture. All right. Anything else for Scorpio? We have Bobcat Spirit. Life is a mystery. Just like the goddess of the moon, we need to be, or in the Hawk Spirit, letting Spirit be your guide. We need to trust Spirit. Life is a mystery, and we don't know exactly how things are going to go. We don't know what's going to come about our path or what will get us there. We just know what we want and what we hope for. We need to reflect and be open to an adjacent possibility. Be open to receiving what Spirit has for you, whether it looks like how you expect it or not. Walk into the unknown and trust Spirit. That's the big message here. Okay. What else about Scorpio? Tell me about Scorpio, please, Spirit. Well, we have the Sun card. I mean, stepping into your abundance, your creativity. What else for Scorpio? We may be resistant to trusting and moving forward. We may be defensive. There may be something that we believe about ourselves or our life, or that we have been told about ourselves or our life, that is confusing you and causing you to hold on to not so good emotions, not so good thoughts. We're needing to release this resistance, to release the need to be defensive, to be resistant towards what is coming about our path. You either are going to experience a shakeup or shock from outside of yourself or within yourself. It's going to be shaking things up for you. It's going to shift you and shift your path onto into a better flow. It's going to correct anything that needs correcting. Okay, so typically with this Eight of Swords card, it means that there is something mentally and emotionally that we've been dealing with that we are selectively holding on to and going over and over through, that is keeping us from trusting spirit, that is keeping us from walking onto our path. But I also find another secondary message within this card for those of you who have been resisting spirit's guidance. And the message within that is that we need to be stepping into this energy of being blindfolded and learning how to trust spirit, shutting down our thoughts and those shadowy thoughts, those shadowy feelings, blindfolding ourselves, using our other senses to tap into spirit, to tap into our intuition, being calm and centered within ourselves, trying to work on a balance within ourselves and being at peace in the here and now, and heightening our other senses so that we may hear, sense, and feel spirit more closely, so that we may trust and follow somewhat blindly spirit into the unknown. They want you to trust them, that they will lead you to your abundance. So that's a bit of a double message here. So you are fully capable of releasing yourself from the things that are holding you hostage, the feelings, the thoughts from others or from yourself that have been holding you here stagnant. You can release yourselves easily with these swords behind you and set yourself free onto your new journey, but also with this second message of learning how to sense, trust, and feel spirit without question, to sense them and feel their guidance and to blindly follow them into the unknown, because this is literally everything we're speaking on. There is something going on your path that isn't going to look the way that you thought it would, or isn't going to come in the way that you thought it would. You may be receiving your blessing in your direction in a way that you didn't expect. And we need to be open and willing to follow spirit into this, to accept and receive what it is they have for us, and to follow them into the dark, to follow them into the unknown. And that takes trust. We need to walk into our 10 of Pentacles and receive our blessings, our Ace of Pentacles. Everything is here for you right now. You have shifted into this cycle of abundance. We just got to get our emotions and our thoughts under control and be trusting of spirit. Be willing to follow spirit. We have to make a decision for ourselves to decide if we are going to continue resisting the guidance of spirit, or if we are going to keep fighting it, keeping ourselves in an emotional and mental imbalance, and believing the deceit that we tell ourselves or the deceit that others have told us. And Spirit is urging you to decide now to be conscious in your decision making, to believe that blessings are around you. They're present within your life, and if we want to follow this path and continue this way, we need to be present within the here and now. We need to release anything that's blocking us or that we are holding on to that is causing a resistance. Step into your sun energy, because it really is here and now. You have so much abundance waiting for you. Yeah. You can create anything you wish to create. You have something particular in mind that you would like to move towards, that you would like to create or obtain for yourself. You have this idea. But things haven't been going exactly in the way that you expected. And you've been feeling a little left out, feeling a little disappointed, confused, or maybe like you don't deserve things. It's this feeling that you're experiencing of sadness, of being left out. It has now been shifting into more of a negative, shadowy energy, somewhat keeping you within this feeling of, well, maybe I don't deserve this, or maybe, anything of deceit, any illusions that are shadowy that you are speaking to yourself. You're in this mode right now, but Spirit is trying to hand you a blessing. They're trying to give you this cup of abundance, and we need to trust them. We need to trust that, we may have wanted the cup to be here. We may have wanted these 4 cups and the cup to be right here. And we're like, what's going on? Why isn't the cup here? Why? This isn't how I wanted it to be. This isn't how I planned it. And we may be in this state of mind that's disappointed, confused, sad, maybe feeling a bit bitter. We need to release these emotions, release what we thought or what we wanted or how we wanted it to be. You can still achieve what you want to achieve. You can still receive the things you wish to receive, but it may not happen in the way you expect. Be open to receiving in the way that Spirit wants you to receive. There's a higher, a bigger message here, a higher message here that we may not be fully aware of. This is what the owl speaks of, a bigger plan at play. We have our expectations and our thoughts and our feelings and how we want things to go, but Spirit is really in charge here. They're the ones that know the path. They're the ones that know you and what you desire, and they know what's best for you. So be open to receiving from Spirit in ways that you didn't expect. Be open to the shifts and the ebbs and the flows. Understand that if you aren't receiving something in the way that you expected to receive it, there's a bigger reason as to why that's occurred or hasn't occurred. There's a bigger lesson here within this. And it's good to take some time to step back and reflect on this, to understand, to not get so hyper-focused on how we want things to be. To hold the vision of what you want, but to be open and allowing to receive and to travel that path in the way that Spirit intends you to travel that. So it may not be what you expect. It may not be what you have pre-planned, but it is what is necessary for you, and it is what the divine has planned for you. So be open and be willing to allow this. Walk away from those feelings of disappointment, those shadowy feelings of deceit that we are telling ourselves or that we are listening to from others. Walk away from this. Walk away from, that plan, that pristine plan we had set out, for ourselves. There are bigger lessons to learn, and you have different paths to go on. So we'll end up where we want to end up, so long as we're open to receiving and we're allowing the ebb and flow of the process, trusting spirit to walk into the unknown. Okay, I think that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the reading, if you got some inspiration or comfort from this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do comment, please use a purple emoji. I am accepting donations and personal readings right now. I wish you guys all the best. Work on balancing yourselves and being okay with allowing, being okay with the shifts and the ebbs and flows. Spirit only wants the best for you. They know where you want to go. They are trying to get you there. So please work on trusting Spirit through this process. Okay, catch you guys next time.